Now in today's video we are going to look at some of the most useful I think 15 to 20 plugins, so stay with me. I think these are the plugins you need in Adobe XD. So these plugins are going to help you list down your icons, get icons, free images, make user flows and a lot of things. You are going to love this video. So stay with me, watch this video till the end. I'm going to show you almost like 15 to 20 different plugins for Adobe XD that I think are the most useful. I have installed like 30 or 40 and I tested them and I uninstalled them. So I'm going to show you the most useful ones now. Now the first one I really love is this one, Adjust Size by Shortcut. So what it does is it is going to shrink the width, height, and all of these different things. Now if you want to see what are the you can say the keyboard shortcuts that are related to this, you are going to go to plugins and you can see these are the keyboard shortcuts, Control Alt 4. On a Mac those might be different, so make sure what are those. So these are very easy. I'm going to go show you a simple demonstration with this button. For example, I have selected this button. Now I'm going to press Control Alt and I'm going to press 4. Now you can see it is shrinking. This is really easy. And if I press 6, which is almost on the other side, which is arrow, and I can make it go wide. Similarly, I can expand it by using 5. You can see if I press Control Alt 5, it is expanding from the bottom, and if I want to expand it from the top, I am going to press to make it shorter or shrink, I am going to press 8. So this is really easy. These are in this direction like this and this. So if you want to expand and shrink like that, so this is really handy. I really love this plugin. You can see we have others. If you want to increase the nudge, you can get mix the shift key. So if I press Alt Control Shift and if I press 4, you can see now it is, I think it's not working on my PC. I'm not sure what is the problem. It is still nudging only 1. So let me see if I have nudge settings over here. So here we have the nudge larger is going to be like 8. Let's see if it still works or not. No, I think it is nudging only once, but still I think it is very useful. Adjust Size by Shortcut. This is the plugin I was using. Now after that, there are few plugins that are related to let me show you color schemes or color scales. So here we have one is color scale. This is really nice. So what you have to do is just select one color object and click on the color scale and it will show you the base color. So we have selected this base color which was our circle, and we can expand it to white or black. So if I want darker shades, I can select black, and if I want lighter shades, I'm going to select this. So it is going to actually replace these. So maybe I think I want to group them, and let's see if I can create one more. Okay, so here we have, so make sure you group them and separate them, and here we have two shades and tints we have already generated. And if I want to go from one color to another one, so this is interesting. So you can see we have one base color and second color, and I can generate a scale like that. So let's move these out. So you can see this is the scale. So if I want some interesting stuff going on, I'm going to make this a bit lighter, and then I'm going to have a reddish color over here, a bit darker red. Let's say a little bit like this one, So I'm going to create again the color scale. I really love this. This is an amazing color scale plugin. So these are the plugins you use most of the time when you are designing user interfaces. Then the next one I really love is Typescale. A lot of time I have to create a type scale to properly use typography in my designs. So this is type scale, and you can see it shows you you have to select one text layer, your base layer. For example, you can see my base is 18, so you can select any size, but I'm starting with 18. So now I am going to you can specify how many sizes you want. For example, 6 sizes, 2 smaller sizes, and let's select this perfect fourth and create type scale. Now you can see here is my type scale. The bigger one is actually 100 pixels, second one is 75, next is 56 or 57 almost, 42, 31, 23, 18, and then we have 13.5 and 10.13. So this is a really useful if you want to create typography scales. This is a nice plugin to have. Next, I am going to show you some of the plugins that are going to give you images, and one of them is actually Pixels. So I have tried few more. They need registrations and sign up, so I really don't like those. So here we have Pixels. I'm going to select this Pixels. Let's first select search images for these three. Okay, so I have selected these three search images. Let's search for trees. Let's see if it can fill all the three. So I'm going to select Pixels is working. So let's see. I think it is going to fill one of them, or maybe all of them with the same image. A bit slow for me, very slow. Let's stop this and just select one of the image and see if it can fill it easily. Still waiting. Now you can see it takes some time, but it has filled this with this image. I'm not sure what is the problem with this plugin, but it's a nice one to have. You can search trees or anything you want. For example, love. Let's select love and see if we can get some image over here. For example, this one. And it should load it. It takes a lot of time actually. I'm not sure why is this happening. Maybe the images are high resolution, 4 or 5 MB. Still, I think it should download in just 3 or 4 seconds, but it takes like 10 to 15 seconds to fill this. So this is a really slow plugin for me. I think I should try to search some more plugins for images, because this one is really slow. Let's see if we have a few more user images. Photo Splash I installed actually, but I'm not sure. It was asking me for the sign up. So let's leave this and let's talk about other ones. For example, we have one more, which was user images, user UI faces. So we are going to select this. So let's select generated photos or selected photos, and we are going to have an image of an avatar from people. Let's see, we have few generated images over here. Let's select this one and apply over here. So this is a bit quicker. I'm not sure what was happening over here. So let's see if we can get images from Unsplash. I think Unsplash is the reason. So we have few more images from Unsplash, which is really cool. Let's select this one. Oh, oops, it's pixelated. Anyhow, so This is another one which you can use to generate UI faces, and this is a nice plugin. So then we have few plugins for illustrations. So we have this plugin which is called, let me show you, Undraw. Undraw has a lot of nice illustrations, and you can see it still is loading. I'm not sure what is happening over here. Control V. So we have this illustration. These are very basic illustrations, but still, if you are trying to, then we have another one, Humaaans Illustration. If you are trying to use some quick illustrations, this is a nice one. So just Control V or Command V to paste some illustration over here. So I really like this Humaaans Illustration plugin, not the Undraw. Undraw is very simple. Let's see. So you can see this photo splash is actually asking me to sign up, which I really don't want to. That is why I included just the pixels. Then we have a few more that are related to text. So here we have text toolbar and things like that. Let's try to use one of them over here. So we have adjust height, lorem ipsum. So if you want lorem ipsum, you can select the text layer and select this, and it is going to show some lorem ipsum text over here. So also let me make it a paragraph actually. So we have something like this. So you can see if we have something like this and we want to adjust height, you can just click on adjust height and it is going to adjust the height according to the text we have. This is a really sometimes it's bothersome in Adobe XD that we have larger text boxes. So just click on adjust height and it is going to adjust the height. Then we have, if we drag this like that, if we have a bigger box and if we click on lorem ipsum, it is going to fill the whole box. So make sure if you want to create a paragraph, your paragraph area is a bit bigger. So this is the use of this text toolbar. I really love how it can generate lorem ipsum text and just fill it with a paragraph. Okay, so another one which I use is this trim it. So for example, if I have like this, if I click on trim it, it actually does the same thing which we have in our text toolkit adjust height, text toolbox, sorry. So I'm using basically three plugins for typeface text manipulation. One is Typescale, second is trim it, third is text toolbar. So I think text toolbar is the one you need, and the second one is Typescale. So make sure you use these 2 or 3 plugins if you want to. Okay, so now up to the icons. Let's talk about icons. So I have tried different plugins, and the ones I like is this one, Auto Icon. It shows a lot of free icon libraries: Bootstrap icon, Feather icon, Font Awesome. You can just click and you can search over here. You can select the size. For example, I want 24 pixels and I want a checkbox. For example, like this one, I can just, okay, so this item is premium. Oops. So let's see if I can get some free icon over here. Okay, so there is you can see this crown over here that shows that it is premium. So I am going to search for icons that are free. So let's see, I just want free icons. I can select over here, check. Let's see if I can get some icons. Okay, so I have few icons over here. I'm going to just drag it over here, you can see. And then we have a few more. We have double check, we have check with a box, and let's like. Let's see if we have like over here. Yes, we have thumbs up over here, and we have hearts. Okay, so this is a good plugin, and the only thing I dislike is that it is very you can say it is very difficult to differentiate different icon styles. So they are all mixed icons over here, but still it is good if you are a starter. Then another icon library I really enjoyed is Denali Icons. You can see over here, this is really cool. These are all almost 36 pixel size, but they are really detailed icons. They have two styles, solid and outline. So I can just drag, for example, like this one. These are really good. 48 by 48 is actually the size I'm getting. I can shrink them by pressing shift over here to almost 32 pixels, and this is a really nice icon over here. Then we have a lot of icons in the different categories: alert and notification, accessibility, arrow and control, navigation. I really think that this is the basic toolkit or tools of icons you need for any app or website. So these are really nice. These are really nice. For example, like this one, you can make it a little bit bigger, and you can also, let's see if I can change the, okay, so I think I'm not able to change the fill width of this one, but this is still good. So these are the icons, and Denali Icons is the plugin. I would see if I have another one. Okay, so we have another one, Icons4 Design. I think I enjoyed this one the most. Let's see if we have security. Okay, so we have only one icon. So if I just click on this, it is a bit different. So shift. Okay, so this is really nice. Let's SHIELD shield. So we have different icons for shield in 24 pixel size. I think this is the best plugin out of all these three. These are free icons, and it shows a shield in the white, and also shows where it is from. Awesome icons, 2 icons, feather icons, 2 icons, map icons, 1 icon, open source. I'm not sure what is the name of these icons. This is the one. So it also shows the library it got it from. So Icons4 is the winner over here, and you should always use this Icons4 and Denali Icons. These are the two, I think these are the best two icon plugins for Adobe XD. Then we have this auto grid. So what it does is, so we have this, for example, this 1920. I want to create 12 column grid over here. I want to set the margins to, let's say, 100 on both sides. It is going to analyze, and it will show me some grid options over here. So I have to select, for example, I want to have 32 pixel gutter over here. So let's select this one. So this is a really nice grid it has generated. So these are the basic things you do. You use icons, you use grids, you use typography, you use colors in your UI design. These are the plugins that are going to help you. So this is really nice, auto grid, and it generated this grid. You can go to layers, and you can lock this and call this 12 column grid, like that. So this is a really nice plugin. Let's go back and see some more plugins for advanced export and things like that. So if you want one more icons, I think I skipped this one, which is material design icons. You can also search material design icons, for example, login. Let's say login, and if the icons are with an orange border, it shows that these are user generated or community driven icons. These are not you can say the system specific icons. So this is a really nice one. If you are designing for Android apps or Android icons, you can use this MDI plugin. Okay, so then we have few more. Let's go to this let's discuss this one. Okay, so if you are a designer or a coder, you can use this copy CSS command over here. This is a nice plugin. I'm going to copy CSS and I'm going to paste it. Let's paste it over here. Let's make it a CSS file, and I'm going to paste it over here. So you can see this is actually the code. It shows background URL. It is actually commented, so you can change the background URL over here. It shows the width, border, everything. So this is a nice plugin if you are working with or you are a web designer or web developer. So you can have this one over here like that. Then we have another one which is over here, advanced export. So what it does is, for example, I have all these colors over here. I have my whole color scheme, and let's expand this a little bit. Artboard. Okay, so I have all the colors over here on this artboard or my style guide, and I can click on this CSS color variables, and I'm going to go back to my over here, and let's select this. So you can see it is showing copying all the colors over there. For example, medium gray, dark gray, primary yellow. So these are actually colors from my assets library, not from here. So let's go back, and I'm going to show you my asset library. Where is my asset library? Okay, so here I have all the colors specified. So actually what it does is it is actually copying all the colors I have specified in my asset library or my style guide over here, and copying it into a CSS code. And you can see this is a CSS code. So make sure you can also remove this, so simplify the color names like that, for example like this. Okay, so this is up to you. You can, your coder can, so it can copy all these colors in different variable types. Let me show you. It also copy colors for Android color values. Less is another one, and SCSS color values, XML artboard mockup. I think these are not, I'm not sure what are for these, but for color values you can use this advanced export plugin. And then we have this very nice plugin for generating flows. So we have these two, and I'm going to click on auto flow, and we have from some wireframes, we have user flows, and I'm going to drag this one over here. So we have this. Let's attach it over here, and then we are going to attach it on the other side. So if it goes inside the artboard, is going to disappear. So make sure you select these two, and you go to flow chart, and you select the start, and you select the end, and let me select these artboards rather than. Okay, so we have, okay, so I have selected these artboards, and you can see it has already generated this automatically. You can see this is really nice one. So I actually tried to use this flow chart, which is automatically generated over here. If you want to increase the size, I can increase the size, and I'm going to select both of these. And if you can also click on apply, and let me see if we have if we can make it a little bigger, for example 5. Yes, so just select this and click on 5. So if it goes inside the artboard, you have to drag it out like this, because it is going to disappear if it goes inside the artboard. So make sure you select both of these and apply. Where is, I'm not sure where it has gone. Okay, so here it is. I'm not sure what is happening. I think it is actually the distance. You have to manage the distance, and it can work easily. So I'm going to click again, apply. Still, I think it is getting inside it. Okay, so let's go inside this artboard and see if we have, yes. So here is actually the group I have generated many times. So this is the group. We have to move it outside. now you can see, you can easily view it. Okay, so here we have like this and like this. So this is a nice way to create your flow diagrams, or it also has some wireframes. So if you want to drag and drop or create quickly wireframes like this, you can also do that too. So there are many other options, for example, like different portions or different combinations of websites, areas, sections. You can just drag, for example, like this, and you can create a mock-up quickly like that. So these are going to fit like this. You can create a wireframe with this auto flow plugin. So I think I have discussed almost all of the plugins. Let me see if I have left something. Okay, so Stark is the one I really use a lot of time, and that is for example, we have this button over here like this one. We have this button, and we are going to test check the contrast. Okay, so this is the contrast. It is going to check the contrast between the button and the text on it. So we have very good contrast ratio, which is 6.747 ratio 1. It is a really good contrast. It is passing normal text. 4.5 is the ratio AA standard, and then we have few more large text ratios. So I think this is good ratio, and you can easily test your different text back on different backgrounds to see if it passes the ratio. And this is for basically for checking the accessibility issues with your app. Then we have color. You can see we have simulation, for example this one. Okay, so we have color simulation. Let's use this one. Okay, so you can see if you want to test your screen for color blind people, you can see we have different color blind or special needs for people. For example, we have Tritanopia. They will see this whole design like this, and then we have few more options to test our designs. So this is a really nice plugin. I mostly use this one, Stark, to check my color contrast ratios. Then we have one more. For example, if you are working on a project and it's a dummy project and you are creating screens, you need a logo, and randomly I'm going to use this logo shaper and just drag and drop your logo and start making your app. For example, like this one. So let's drag it over here. Let's make it a bit smaller like this over here. Or maybe on this screen, I'm going to place it over here somewhere like that and change its color to, let's say, purple. So this is a quick way. If you want to, you can generate random over here. You can also use abstract or formal logos. If you click on formal, it is going to be more into shapes like that. Maybe I can just quickly change the color of this one to something else like this, and I'm going to have, for example, like this one. For this one, I'm going to use green. So this is a very quick way of creating your logo and ideas and applying them on your designs quickly. Let's see if I can make it a bit smaller with shift. Yes, like that. And this is going to be my logo for now. Okay, so Logo Shaper is the plugin for creating or using dummy logos in your projects. If you want to share it online or you want to share it on Dribble, this is going to help you a lot. So the only thing I think these are all the plugins. There is one more, which is rename it. So if you have like 3 or 4 layers like these, you can click on rename it, rename selected layers, and it is going to rename them with some layer names. If you want to number sequence, you can select this. Okay, so let's call this button, and I want them to be button 1, 2, 3, something like that. So it is going to rename them like that. So let's go to the layers panel. You can see over here BTN1 and BTN2. So if you have like 10 or 20 different colors, or For example, I have all these colors. Let's rename all those. So I have let's rename these. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to rename selected layers, and I want them to be, okay, no, I want them to be blue, or let's call them cyan 1 2 3 up to 10. Okay, so I'm going to click on rename, and here we have all the color names over here. So this is a really nice plugin to rename your multiple layers at once. So I think now this video is going to justify. We have discussed all the plugins. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have enjoyed this video and like some of the plugins, make sure you press on the subscribe button and like button. I keep on updating videos for UX design and UI designs, so stay tuned with me. Till then, we will meet in the next video. Take care and bye bye.